the IDF struck and eliminated them to remove the threat. And again on Wednesday, several terrorists opened fire in an area where our IDF soldiers were operating in Khan Yunis. Now, in response to this violation of the ceasefire in place and to defend our troops, the IDF began striking Hamas terror targets across the Gaza Strip. Israel made the decision independently to conduct these airstrikes and did not ask for permission to protect ourselves and our people. Also, within the Yellow Line, IDF forces have been locating and dismantling terror infrastructure that's been used by terror organizations inside of Gaza. And specifically, the IDF located an 8-tube rocket launcher with 4 rockets inside of it, which was aimed towards Israeli territory. Under the ceasefire, the IDF will continue to clear the area, remove any threat, and destroy terror infrastructure. Also on Wednesday, Prime Minister Netanyahu visited the established buffer zone in Syria, where he went to an IDF post and thanked our heroic soldiers for all of their efforts over the last 2 years. Now, many of these soldiers have done multiple rotations in the reserve since October 7th. The Prime Minister explained the importance of our capabilities inside of this buffer zone while safeguarding our Druze brothers and the State of Israel and its northern border. The Prime Minister has made it clear that we are watching Syria with our eyes wide open and are observing what is actually being implemented on the ground, not just what is being said. The Prime Minister insists that a security arrangement must include the demilitarization of southern Syria and offers permanent protection for our Druze brothers and sisters. I would also like to point you to the announcement our office released about the close cooperation between the Mossad and intelligence and law enforcement agencies in Europe, which has led to the seizure of weapons caches and the arrest of terrorists in Europe as well. These terrorist infrastructures were built by Hamas to carry out attacks against Israeli and Jewish targets. The announcement specifically mentions the cooperation between law enforcement in Germany and Austria, which led to complex counter-terrorism operations and resulting in arrests of terrorists and the discovery of weapons caches. The investigation into the Hamas terror network in Europe is currently also examining the possible involvement of Hamas elements in Turkey in promoting the intention to carry out attacks, some which have already been exposed. This is because Turkey is an operational arena for Hamas operatives in the past and in the present. Mossad and its partners in the Israeli and global intelligence communities will continue to work together to thwart terrorism against Israelis, Jews, and innocent people around the world. I'll now take a few questions. Okay, so the first question is from Alex Cornwell from Reuters. This week, the Crown Prince, Saudi Arabia, at the White House wanted to be part of the Abraham Accords. He also said he wants a clear path to a two-state solution with Palestinian independence. Does the Prime Minister's position remain that he is against Palestinian statehood, even if this could lead to normalization with Saudi Arabia? What is the Israeli government's position on the U.S. sale of F-35 fighter jets to Saudi Arabia? How does Israel assess the implications for its qualitative military edge and overall national security? So specifically on that, the Prime Minister and the President and the United States and Israel have a long-standing understanding, which is that Israel maintains the qualitative edge when it comes to its defense. That has been true yesterday, that has been true today, and the Prime Minister believes that will be true tomorrow and in the future, of course. Just continuing to read these questions here. Comments on Mossad findings and arrests of Hamas operatives in Europe and accusations of Hamas stockpiling weapons abroad. So I refer you back to that statement that I just read, and where you can get some more information on that. Now, Iran and its proxies continue to build infrastructure and promote dozens of terrorist routes around the world. And the announcement that came out, this revelation, actually proves that Hamas is building terrorist infrastructure in Europe and even under the direct guidance of the leadership based in Qatar. Okay, still waiting for a few more questions to come in. Okay, well, if those are all the questions that we have today, we could end this briefing. As always, you can reach out to the Prime Minister's office for more questions when you have them, and we'll be happy to answer them for you. Thanks so much for joining today.